Hey everybody, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Of course, we all know this is the day we all head out for Blues Day Tuesday and go do some Blu-ray hunting, except for me because I work late. And to give you a little breakdown of what's happening this morning, I'm getting a new roof put on. So there's going to be a lot of hammering and noise going on. So I figured I'd knock this out early. So sit back, relax, and welcome to the Morning Mug. All right. So on today's episode, as these usually go, I'm going to be probably flying solo here for a little bit. Except I got my first guest, Mike. Well, say good morning. Here we go. I'm going to show you guys Michael Hubbard. Good morning, sir, from Florida. Good to see you. Hey, man. Thanks for stopping by because it could just be me and you hanging out, chatting, which is totally fine, man. So what I'm going to do this morning is it's just kind of my roundup video. I'm going to do a collection update, show you what I picked up for the month of January. Just going to kind of keep it to that and, short and sweet. Well, we'll see because I got a lot of titles to show you guys and let me know what you think of some of these, or if you got them, or if you're curious like what I'll think of some I haven't seen. So without further ado, we're just going to jump right in here. So we're going to start with the first stack of movies I got right here. These were ordered right at the end of December and they came in like January 1st. So I'm counting anything that came in as adding to my collection in January. You can even see I have a little post-its to remind me. So these were from Groove Entertainment. If you don't know about Groove, you should go check them out. Hang on real quick. We got Caveman Movies and More. Hello, good sir. Thanks for stopping by. Taking that Caveman name. All right, so here we go. Starting with, and some of these were shown off in a previous video, but this is the full collection update. So here we go. So we got London Has Fallen. All these came in from Groove. So super excited about that. Here's one of my guilty pleasures, y'all. Bring it on. I know some of you are like, I know you're in the camp with me. It's a fun movie, man. And Kirsten Dunst is just delightful. Eliza Dushku is also in here from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She's fantastic. Got this, look, Jaws 1 is the only way to go. But when you got the 3-movie collection for I think this was $8.99 on Groove, no lie. And you get and some good bonus features on this. You got the making of Jaws 2, Jaws 2, a portrait of actor Keith Gordon, John Williams, the music of Jaws, Dude and Dudettes. I cannot wait to check that out. Jaws 2 deleted scenes, theatrical trailers, and more. I like how all the love is for Jaws 2. There's like nothing. Well, at least it doesn't say it on the back that there's anything for Jaws 3 or 4. Oh, poor guys. All right, here is it's a movie that just makes me laugh so hard. Is I Love You, Man. Paul Rudd and Jason Segel. Like my feet are like bouncing because I'm so excited for this one. If you've seen the outtakes of I Love You, Man, God, Paul Rudd is the king of improv and outtakes. If you haven't seen Role Models, that's also another great film to check out the bloopers for. Rounding up here is Mystery Men. This was like it's so funny. I mentioned this before, but I showed this to my daughter and I think she'd probably get it because this is not your typical superhero movie. And not that she even is into typical superhero movies, but she does watch all the Marvel and I was going to say DC, but she pretty much watches all the Marvel stuff with me. But she loved this film. So, because of that, I upgraded to Blu-ray. And now here is something I'm going to show off to you. So this is the Battlestar Galactica on Blu-ray. There were 2 versions of this on Groove. The red box, which also contained the movie, but then this one, which has the 2 TV shows, the normal Battlestar Galactica and the Galactica 1980 when they went to Earth. What a shame. But it didn't have the movie. But the movie was on sale for $4.88 or $4.99, something like that. So what I did was, being the ultimate custom consolidator that I am, I took that film out of its case and I put it right here. I have a custom case here that's got flippers on it. So I just sort of added it into the Galactica 1980 case because there was no room in the normal Battlestar Galactica case. And if you'll even look here, I'll show you. I put the artwork from the Blu-ray for the movie behind this. So now you get the full set of that, the red, well, I call it the red box version. And it was $10 more than this. So this was like $38.88. It's now really jacked up in price since then, and this was $4.88. So for $5 less, I got that full set now, but in the blue case, which kind of matches the Pop Culture Cafe color scheme. So I dig that. All right, so there we go. That was just like day one, January. So here we go. All right, sit back, relax. Just hope you got a cup of Joe or a bagel or something to, hang with me here. What'd you think of some of those guys? Let's see, anybody an old Battlestar Galactica fan? Or I know you are, Michael. I bet. $6 Million Man. I know you like that, so I got to get that. All right, this one is from Deep Discount. So we got from Deep Discount DVDs the Wonder Film Archive of Night Shift with Michael Keaton and Henry Winkler, directed by Ron Howard. Very funny film. This great 3-pack here of Snakes on a Plane, The Long Kiss Goodnight, and The Deep Blue Sea. Sam Jackson, although I really got it for this one here, the Gina Davis one. I want to see that again. And Eraser with Arnold Schwarzenegger, which I find to be an excellent action film of his from the past. I know that Red Heat just came out on 4K as well. Is that any good? It's been a long time since I have seen Red Heat. I mean, he's supposed to be Russian, right? But he's still got the Arnold accent. Let's see. Here we go. Caveman Movies and More says, love Night Shift. Cool, man. Yeah, me too. So I'm going to do, I don't want to jump the gun. I'm going to announce what I'm going to do in February at the end of this video. Don't let me forget. Put it down there. And I did it. I pulled the trigger. I got the full Monsters collection on HD. If you saw my channel back in October, gang, I plowed through all 30 movies on that set, and it was so much fun. It was just so great to see like all those films and which ones were surprises, which ones were kind of duds. But, in hindsight, it was fun watching them all. But now I'm going to check these out in 4K. Probably going to sit on that till October just because there's so much more to watch. Here's another one I don't know if you guys enjoyed, which is Into the Night, Jeff Goldblum, Michelle Pfeiffer, directed by John Landis. He had sort of that comedy binge for a while as well. Because, he did this. He did Coming to America, also American Werewolf in London. So he definitely has that strange, twisted sense of humor. But I remember enjoying this. My wife said that she recalls it not being that good or liking it that much. Not that it wasn't good. This wasn't her cup of tea. So what did I do? I bought it so I could check it out myself and find out if it is as good as I hope. Here we go. Moulin Rouge. Now, this one I did get for her. This is the first movie we saw together when we started dating, and it was on Best Buy. I'm now going to Best Buy purchases for like $6 or $7.99. So I haven't seen an announcement for this on 4K. So a super cheap Blu-ray, and it was more expensive on Amazon and all the other sites. So if you did use some Baz Luhrmann and Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor, good stuff. Check out Moulin Rouge. What a good film. Who knew Nicole could sing? And Ella, speaking of Nicole Kidman, has anyone seen Being the Ricardos yet? Yeah, where she plays Lucille Ball. I can't believe how good she was. At least I thought so. Because I just thought, I'm just going to, what? But she really kind of transforms into this Lucille Ball persona. It's very good. All right, let's get to some comments real quick here. Okay, Michael says, love the original show. Battlestar Galactica, same. All right, Hawk Floydian, he's back. I say you saw Eraser in the theaters with your high school buds. Cool, man. Yeah, I think I missed it in the theater. I think that's one I caught on cable or something. But I remember really liking it, so I wanted to, get the Blu-ray, put it on my new TV. Got an OLED TV, y'all, for Christmas, so can't wait to see that. And then came in and says, love Landis. Yeah, Landis was like, man, he was hitting his stride in the 80s for sure. All right, here's the last one from Best Buy, which is Dodgeball, $3.99. I mean, like, you got to add to the sports collection. So when I do Sports Month, that's going on the list. All right, keeping it going. Here we go. Now, these came from Deep Discount, and we're just going to start right here. See, I just want to be organized for you guys. Finally got the Halloween, big old honking set here from Scream Factory. I didn't get all of them. Halloween 1 through 5. Just going to start with the first one. See if it still, hits me in the horror feels before I add any more to it. Mark Singer classic Beastmaster. Beastmaster, join me. Okay, so remember he's got the little ferrets that do his bidding. He's like, and whatever does, and the ferrets go, and they run off and steal keys or whatever. And is the babe Tanya Roberts in this? They don't have a credit list on the back. And the print's really small to try to grab for you guys on the fly. It is Tanya Roberts. Oh, I got this, y'all. All right, here we go. A thing from another world. I'm going to be doing some sci-fi stuff soon, and wanted to add to that little pile. I don't remember this that well. I remember seeing it late night on one of those shock theaters as a kid. So I'm going to plow through that again. Also adding to the sci-fi collection is this old Flight to Mars. And it's got super good special features. This was put out by Film Detective. And it's got the 4K restoration from the 35 original negative, 2 exclusive documentaries, and an audio commentary, and a full color booklet for this is $12 on. If you get to Hamilton Book right now, I think this is only $12. So Hamilton Book. Otherwise, it was $16 on deep discount. Also really good. Also snagged me some Jerry Maguire because, I missed that first Columbia Classic Volume 1 where it's on 4K. So whatevs there. All right, so don't worry. We're getting to some new stuff here soon. Here's the triple feature pack of the documentaries For the Love of Spock, Back in Time, and Ghost Heads. 3 fantastic franchises, which I'm sure all 3 of these are going to be fantastic. I know For the Love of Spock is I did the Kickstarter for that. I didn't do it, but I contributed to it. So happy to finally own that. Keeping the comedies coming with Jim Carrey. Got Me, Myself, and Irene. Love that film. I'm going to plow through these a little quicker because I got some new ones coming up. Coming at you. This is my run to FYE, by the way. This is it. These are the only titles in the entire store that I found. Was FYE, Coming at You, and Fargo. So the selections there were just not good. So I doubt I'll be going back anytime soon. Let's check in here. We got Kid. Are you headed out to your Blu-ray hunt, my man? What's up, Puck? He says, I just started Lethal Weapon this morning. Oh, yes. Yeah, I saw your thing last night saying you were going to jump on the Buddy Cop. If you guys haven't been to Ken's channel, Mid-Level Media on YouTube, go, man. He's top drawer, man. He's like that Maker's Mark of Bluetoothers. Maker's Mark, alcohol reference. You know what I'm talking about? Top shelf, man. Last month he did Westerns. Yo, Ken, I meant to do a dedicated Western episode just for you, but I didn't get around to it. I did mention it, so I hope we're still friends. We are. Anyway, so looking forward to definitely putting in some Buddy Cop stuff and joining you on that. Cayman says Lethal won't go 4K until Lethal Weapon 5. Yeah, but is that still going through? Because I know when Richard Donner passed away, before he passed away, he sort of passed the baton to Mel Gibson and said, look, if I'm not around by the time this gets made, I want you to make it. And I know they're all on board with him making it. So if that's still a thing, and look, don't think they won't do the 4K because they're going to wait for Lethal Weapon 5. These companies will double, triple, quadruple dip your faces off. So if they can put these 4 out now, release it when Lethal Weapon 5 comes out, and then when Lethal Weapon 5 comes out, they'll reissue the 5 together. That's exactly what they do for all the Jurassic Parks and, Mission Impossibles. Anytime those come out, there's suddenly a new box set. So, that could happen. Well, so we got Mr. Rigby. Great pickup. So thanks, my man. Appreciate that. Oh, they're still coming. You just hang loose, sir. Let's see. What was the price of Halloween 4K? It was $22. And I waited. This was on deep discount. And I waited for that 15% coupon. So I clicked that sucker. And so it dropped it to almost about 19 in that sweet spot, 1920. So that's not too bad, right? That's kind of why I pulled the trigger on that, because it's so funny. Like, you wait for that 15% so you can load up the cart. Sorry, the thing's shaking here. And then you get it. So I had 4 movies in my cart all week at the 15% coupon. I forgot what it was, BLK15. I couldn't remember the 3 initials, and then the 15's gone. So they're just gonna sit in that cart until the 15 comes back, because you're not gonna give me the discount until that thing comes back. All right, this was my run to the thrift store. Thrift store. So we got me some Silver Linings Playbook here on Blu-ray with the slip and all the good stuff there. I doubt the digital code's active. I haven't checked that out yet. Old school film Maltese Falcon, which also I have in my Amazon cart. It's like it was $9.99, but I just got an alert. There's this thing called Price Plus. Y'all, I think that's the name of it. Yeah, Price Plus. Yes, it's sitting right here. It's telling me Goonies is on sale right now. So Price Plus is something you connect to your Amazon, and it'll constantly pop up and let you know when things in your cart have dropped in price. Like right now, it just told me about that. There's that Goonies thing. It says, "Oh, it's $30. Go get it." So that's a neat little app to have. Anyway, Maltese Falcon. It was only $1 at the thrift store, just because I want to refresh myself on that before like grabbing the Blu-ray. Now, Ken, I think you're from mid-level. Are you a fan of Dust Till Dawn? I want to say you are, or at least I've heard people maybe in all your shows talk about liking Dust Till Dawn. It didn't click with me when I first saw it, but I do love Tarantino. Didn't Tarantino? I know Robert Rodriguez directed this. Yeah, it's Tarantino. Yeah, did a little writing on that sucker. So, I'll give it another shot. Adding to my never going to watch Woody Allen collection is Annie Hall. Yeah, I know this beat out Star Wars. I'm over it now. Am I? So at some point, I'll dig into. I've seen Woody Allen stuff. They just don't click with me, but I'll give it another shot. Here's my Sidney Poitier documentary, his life and films and contributions. Was equal 99 cents. Just want to check that out, kind of reminisce, relive some of that Sidney Poitier goodness. And also, there was this Walt Disney, The Man Behind the Myth, which was like, I don't know, it's on Amazon for like much higher than that. But I just want to check it out. As soon as I check those out, I'm just going to bring them back to that same thrift store and pay it forward. Say, thanks. These were really good. That way they can go to some other cool collector. All right, we're rounding the corner, gang. So here we go. Now talk about, this is the thing I saw at FYE for $40. Creep Show. Ken, I remember you told me last time you love Creep Show. It's your favorite. So there it is. Oh, hang on. Make sure it's the face the right way. There you go. So we got the Creep Show movie in there, the booklet, totally loaded. New 4K scan of the original camera negative. So I'm expecting this to look great. I haven't seen this since the 80s. So I am hoping it is going to thrill and delight me when I see it again. Okay, so let's get back over here. Mid-Level Media says, I'm watching on HBO Max. Don't want to double dip. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. I know. How can Lethal Weapon not get the 4K treatment? It is one of Warner Brothers' most successful franchises. So that's got to happen soon. Kimmy says, Mel Gibson has confirmed he's directing. All right, dude, look, I'm not even going to look it up. I'm just going to trust you, right? I'm just going to dive in. I'm in that pool. I'm swimming with you. And Danny Glover's in. I mean, how can he not be, right? I'm wondering, though, could it be like a Han Solo thing? Like Danny Glover will come in, but he's got to get some really great, death scene, some send-off. Not that he wants it, but why not? I mean, I can't imagine they've got any more in them after 5. I don't even know why they're doing 5. It's kind of like the new Indiana Jones. Like, is the audience for this franchise still ravenous for part 5? I am. You guys are, because we love Lethal Weapon, so we're ready. But, kids today, they have zero connection, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they have any connection, love, or affinity to Lethal Weapon at all. Not to mention them old-ass dudes in that movie. I mean, I'm all in, but, I think franchises like this, sometimes you got to know when to let them go. But, hey, if they're doing it for us, then yay for us. All right, keep going to go for that Western there, Young Guns. I saw you, Ken Mid-Level Media. He did a Western roundup the other last night, actually. And, Young Guns near the bottom of the list, probably rightfully so. But I digged your number 1. I won't spoil it in case anybody wants to go check it out. Let's see what we got here. I love it. So I assume that is the Lethal Weapon you love. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the it's Lethal. Oh, you love From Dusk Till Dawn. Yes, cool. Michael also says, love Dusk Till Dawn. Didn't care for the others they made. Yeah, sometimes things are just gold at one and done. Just one and done. That's all you need. By the way, what you guys think of the lighting? I changed it up, just to show you how easy this is. Like I got my little thing here. If you guys want a little extra blue, oh, look at a little purple. So yeah, can make it any color I want. Very excited. Just trying to flavor up the background, y'all. There we go. Keeping it going. Adding to my disaster movie pile because I'm going to be doing that little month soon with Deep Impact. Horror, The Exorcist. Classic. You got to own The Exorcist. Max von Sydow. Dude, it's funny because when Max was in this film, he's looked that age for his entire career until he passed away, right? It's like, although ironically, he looked younger as Ming the Merciless in Flash Gordon than he did in The Exorcist. But yeah, I know you want me to see it right now, Ken, but yeah, I'm still going to hold off till October. Liar, Liar, still got to crack this open and get my comedy gold going. And rounding out the Westerns, you can tell I didn't get to this one, though, is How the West Was Won, The Wild Bunch, and The Searchers. And I know from your review on Ken's channel that all these were quite good. So, all right, and we are now rounding the corner of the last things I got literally up until yesterday. I got my last title in for yesterday. So adding to my Tom Cruise collection, man, can nobody run like Tom Cruise with that chopsocky hand motion? Dude's a legend, man. There you go. Oblivion. Love that with Morgan Freeman. If you guys haven't seen that, that is quite an impressive film. I like that. What we got here? We got Caveman says, no word on Pesci yet. Oh, I know, right? I mean, he only came back out to do The Irishman. I remember that was like a real to-do when he said he'll come out of retirement to do that. But you know who never came out of retirement to kind of do one last film is I wish Sean Connery would have come back out to do the last Indiana Jones, just, you know, so his filmography didn't end on League of Extraordinary Gentlemen or something like that. Anyway, all right, adding to the disaster, and there we go. Airport, the entire collection. Now, I don't know, should I watch all of them and just handpick one of them? So what I'm probably going to do when I do my disaster month is I may do it in the form of a top 10, just because time for me is a little tricky. Got a new job, works kind of late, and then so I only have the weekends. And, you know, the family, they're going to, you know, demand some of my time. So there's that. Getting ready for the love month. There it is. Look, The Proposal. This is the one I showed you guys in a recent run where I couldn't believe a week before I went out and this was yoinked from me. I stepped out for 5 minutes to take a phone call, went back in. Somebody snagged The Proposal that I had sitting right in that tub. I'm like, I'll come right back. That movie had been there for months. No one had touched it. I'm like, ain't nobody going to grab any of these movies. I'm probably the only dude that comes in here looking for movies. I walk back in and I go, where'd Proposal go? She goes, oh, someone just bought that. I'm like, you got to be kidding. All right, but I got it now. I'm very happy. Here we go with Stealth, Jamie Foxx film. And let's see, we got Josh Lucas. Remember when Josh Lucas was kind of like he was on fire for like a very short window. He was also in Poseidon with Kurt Russell. That was a good movie too. Add to the disaster movie collection. And the very fetching Jessica Biel. God, you love her. And now finally, the last movie I got for the month, bam! My Wayne's World came in. Steelbook. Look how pretty it is, y'all. It's got all the quotes on it. Like, I'm just so excited. I'm just going to crack it out. Like, while you're here, I'm just going to crack into it. Because I gotta check this thing out with you guys. I mean, this is too good. All right, here we go. You got the nice little J card here. Let's check it out. Let's go J card. Special features include commentary by director Penelope Spirits, Wayne's World Extreme Close-Up, exclusive cast and crew interviews. It's not a ton of bonus features. I'm assuming that maybe that's just a short list of things that are on here. Look at this. And I'm not a big Steelbook guy, but you know, if something like this comes out, gang, oh man, look at that. It's got all the quotes. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. That's hilarious. Rob Lowe. And then he starts comparing the two Star Treks. That was great. Let me show you the back there. Zach, no way. These are great. Game on. Swing. So good. All right. Oh, look at this. See, this is what happens when you do stuff live. Maybe it's somebody calling in and say, man, I want to sponsor your show. They'll leave a message. All right, here we go. So I'm sort of doing an impromptu unboxing for you guys. There's the inside. Well, let me get the shine out of there. There we go. That is excellent. Wayne and Garth. Party time. Excellent. Now, of course, if you are, and you just get the Blu-ray here, a digital code there. But if you know the 70s and 80s sitcom Laverne and Shirley, we're going to do it. So they're at the bottle company. So that's what that scene is mimicking But yeah, I like the orange color too. It's very eye catching and alluring. So that's great. That's a great way to end my January haul right there, gang. Is we party on, Wayne, party on, guys. So let's see. Okay, I'm Floydian. He says Oblivion is awesome. Yes, I know. I saw that at a friend's house. He has a home theater, and I'm like, oh, what's that movie? Oblivion? Yeah, it's sort of, I missed that in the theater. And when your buddy's got a home theater and it's like acoustically correct, it's like going to the movies and you don't got all those people flipping open their phones. What is the most annoying thing when you guys go to a theater, right? Let's share here. For me, it's any tool that flips open their phone and it's on full brightness too. And it doesn't matter where they're sitting. My eyes just go, oh, and like whatever's happening on the screen, I'm just like thinking, turn off the phone, turn off your phone. Like, so now I'm just completely distracted by the brightness of people's screens. So annoying. Yeah, that's there's a really great I don't know if any of you guys watch Dude Perfect on YouTube. They're a bunch of trick shot artists, but they also have this series that they do called Stereotypes, and one of their videos is moviegoer stereotypes. And if you want to see a hilarious take on all of those people that drive you crazy, people that, sneak in food or, bang the back of your seat or crinkle the stuff or the cell phones, it's all in there and it is absolutely hilarious. So yeah, what we got here? So we got 10-gallon hats. What's that a reference to? Is that people in the theater wearing 10-gallon hats and you can't see through them? Because that would suck. Like, what if Abe Lincoln sat in front of you? That's why he had his own private. It didn't work out well for him, but he had that private balcony with a big old hat, so he didn't block people's view. That's a true story. No, it's not. All right, let's see. Yes, and phones. Amen, dude. So I'll just tell you real quick. This one thing that happened. So this couple in front of me, this guy's just on his phone, and the trailers are going. So you know what? I'm like, I will allow this up until the movie starts, but he has got to respectfully shut that phone down when the movie that we all paid for comes on, right? That seems nice, even though I think he should shut it off. But, I gave him the movie starts, phone's on. And finally I just go, cell phones off. Just like that, just trying to be so. He kept it on. And then I went, turn your cell phones off, please. Right? But look, you got to go there. And of course I get the side eye of the dude's like, like checking me out. Like, what you talking about, Willis? I'm like, don't go there. Look, I'll tell on you. I'll go run to the manager and tell him to kick you out. Anyway. So yeah, he finally shut it off. But like, that's what I'm saying is, yeah, I had to be the rude bad guy to get him to shut his phone off because he was being the rude bad guy. But anyway. Yeah, man, that's why I think home theaters are such an explosion right now. We are tired of going to the theater and watching these people, ruin our experience. I can't imagine like you've waited all this time. Like, thankfully, we had a really great experience. We saw Ghostbusters Afterlife and Free Guy in the theater, and because it was still sort of COVID as a result of COVID, everyone was spread out. So we didn't have too many people right in front or next to us. So it was awesome. Complete pleasure going to those films. So, yeah. But yeah, so that's my little rant for this morning, guys. Has anyone picked up anything new for the month of January that they're super excited about that they want to share? Or something that's maybe in your wish list, or maybe you went to a Dollar Tree or Dollar Store or something like that, and you scored just like the deal of a lifetime. I don't know if you can get deals of a lifetime at the Dollar Store, but you can. Like, I went there, it's probably a month ago. Talk about right time, right moment to walk in. My Dollar Tree Dollar Tree is what I have. They never have Blu-rays. And if they do, it's always like, it's nothing you'd ever even spend $1 on because I've never heard of it. But I went in there and they had Hugo from Martin Scorsese. So I was like, oh, all right, for $1. I've never seen it before. But for $1, it's a Scorsese film, not in my collection. So it's got to be worth $1. It's Martin Scorsese, right? And then a comedy called Keanu with Key and Peele. If you've never seen Key and Peele on TV, they are hilarious. So, there it is, $2. So that's the only time I've really scored. So let's check out one more here. We got you need to open your a dojo. I should open a dojo. Huck-san, no, Daniel-san. I could, right? I am a huge Cobra Kai fan. So if anything, I look like I know Kung Fu. I was actually Johnny Lawrence I wish I had a picture to pop up for you. Actually, go back. If you go back on my channel around October and look for my October, I watched 41 movies in the month of October last year. And the thumbnail to that is me dressed as Johnny Lawrence. Got the blonde hair, got the, the headband and the black key and stuff. Yeah, Johnny Lawrence. That was such a good costume. I wore it 2 years in a row. See what else we got here. We got Swamp Thing DVD. Ooh, no way. You got the Swamp Thing international cut on DVD. That is excellent, man. Yeah, it's so funny. That thing got such controversy because here's the cancel culture that we have. One lady watches Swamp Thing, and it's the international cut. So you got extra Adrian Barbeau boobs, which every little kid loves, right? Well, every kid does, but that's why it's in there, and it's for somebody. And when she saw it with her kid, who was probably under 10 years old, she freaked out because there were boobs in this PG movie, and that's what killed a lot of these international releases. They had to recall it because one person had to complain. You know what? Get over yourself. That's the movie that was made. Plus, this Adrian Barbeau boobs. Come on now. See, it's like you're insulting Adrian Barbeau and her fine figure. How dare you? Anyway, let's move on. But yeah, I dig me some Swamp Thing. I got to pick that up. I've tried snagging the international Blu-ray on that cha-ching, I think I have a burn copy of it. Picked up Dolls 1987 and Lords of Illusion last week. Sweet pickups. Was that a Dollar Tree pickup, or was that just a standard? I call it standard pickup. Just like kind of thing. Michael says, yeah, it is. It's good, right? I mean, it's Adrian Barbeau. I'm gonna tell you my Adrian Barbeau story. I know I had all these stories in my last one. Here's one I didn't tell you. So I was in Tower Records back when Tower Records was still a thing out here in California. And this was not the main store on Sunset Boulevard, but it was the one out. It was at this mall called the Galleria in Sherman Oaks. And so I'm sitting at the counter, and I hear this lady come up, and she flops down 2 copies of The Fog. And I look over, and it's Adrian Barbeau returning her movie. I was sort of like, why are you returning copies of your movie? I don't know if she had copies, she wanted to hand out to friends, no one wanted them. But I just sort of looked at, and she looked up, and I kind of looked at her, and I just did one of these. I went, it's a good movie. You should keep that. Because I didn't want to be Adrian Barbeau. I try not to fanboy out on people, because if you can play it cool, they love that. They love it if you can play it cool. And I got a nice little smile and a twinkle from her eye. So I was like, I'll take that. That'll be cool. But yeah, Adrian Barbeau returning copies of The Fog. That was weird, but hey, that doesn't happen to everybody every day. So I thought I'd share that with you. All right, we got standard picker. Oh, yeah, from 101 Films. Cool, man. Cool. Yeah. So today, today's the big Blu-ray hunt day. So if anyone is going out looking for new stuff, if you're going to check out the new Wayne's World Steelbook, pick that up. It's only $14.99. What a great deal. So many Steelbooks, when they come out, they start at 20 and above, which is always what kind of keeps me away from that collectability thing, because especially if it's just you're doing a double dip just to get a Steelbook. So, Wayne's World, believe it or not, I loved Wayne's World, and I didn't have it on Blu-ray, and I long since got rid of the DVD. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you can tell, but the new layout is coming nicely. I have a new shelf unit over here that is finally put together, and looking really good. And so, have a one little shelf for Steelbooks. So, Wayne's World gets to join the club. All right, let's see if we have any last comments here before we get rolling. It says, picked up and rewatched Sliding Doors. Okay, so I like that you say rewatch. So I remember seeing Sliding Doors. It's a very interesting film, right? It's sort of the 2 points of view kind of thing. How was it? Does it hold up? Because I remember it was Gwyneth Paltrow, if I recall that. And some of those when you do like sort of a gimmicky thing like that, it's either super cool or it's like, it didn't quite work. I kind of remember liking it because I thought it was interesting how it was told, but yeah, let us know, man. Let's see. What else we got here? All right, I think that's going to do it. Yep, I checked. All right, guys. So I think that's going to wrap it up for today. If you guys, it was awesome. Cool, good. All right, then I will look for that film because I like good recommendations too. It's been a while since I've seen that. Okay, so my announcement for the month of February, and this was inspired by. Oh, where is it? Here we go. Well, of course, I'm not going to grab it right away, but it was inspired by finding The Proposal. I thought that was long gone. I'm like, I'm just not going to go down that rabbit hole where I go to eBay and pay $14 for it. I'm like, it was $4 there. If I ever come across it again, if the Betty White fates shine upon me, the Golden Girl goodness, then it'll find its way to me. A week later, it found its way back to me. So in the month of February, I'm going to do a love month. I know it's on the nose, but I haven't really visited rom-coms or love stories in a long while. So I have that front and center ready to go. Got a couple other titles back there, but I'm going to collect those together and do a new video. I might do it live and show you guys, or I could just do a video. Let me know if you want me to do a live one and show you what I'm going to be watching, or if pre-recorded's fine. Before we wrap up here, let's see the last couple of comments here. Blu-ray comes with reversible cover art. Sweet. Oh, that's actually kind of funny. Yeah, I'm curious to see what that looks like. And have a great day, Huck. All right, Michael. Yeah, you too, man. You guys have a good day. So it has been a blast just sort of hanging out with you guys, just going over the collection that I got in for the month of January. February, I don't know if I'm going to be like spending money like that because I literally am about to get a new roof on my house. Welcome to home ownership. That's going to suck a lot of movie money out of my wallet. So we'll be definitely hitting those deals and groove and, buy 3 for blah, blah, blah. I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for deals. So if you guys hear about deals, man, just let me know. I'll be pumped to go shopping and save some cash at the same time. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today. Thank you so much for coming by this live show. See, this is the beauty of live, man. A phone goes off, you change lights. It's fun stuff. But I appreciate you coming by. Wish me luck on the love month. See how many I can crank in. My goal is always about 10, but if I get more than that, to me, that's a win. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you later.